Welcome back to Dos and Don'ts, your go-to channel for practical, real-life advice. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone looking to buy a car without breaking the bank. That's right, we're talking about buying a used car and the huge mistakes you need to avoid to make sure you get the best deal possible. Are you planning to buy a second-hand car but worried about making the wrong choice? You're not alone. Many people feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of options and the fear of making a costly mistake. Listen, buying a used car can be a bit of a minefield. There are so many factors to consider, from the car's history to its current condition, and even the reputation of the seller. You're excited about the prospect of saving some serious cash compared to buying new. But then there's that nagging fear of getting ripped off or ending up with a lemon. It's a delicate balance between excitement and caution. Don't worry, we've got you covered. With the right knowledge and a few insider tips, you can navigate the used car market with confidence and ease. Today, we'll show you the essential do's and don'ts to help you drive away with the best deal. From checking the car's history to negotiating the price, we've got all the bases covered. And guess what? We've included a bonus tip with expert advice to ensure your purchase is 100% regret-free, so stay tuned. This tip could save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars and countless headaches down the road. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tips. Your support helps us bring you the best advice and keeps you informed. Let's dive in and make sure your next car purchase is a smooth and successful one. Alright, let's start with the foundation of any smart used car purchase research. This isn't just a casual step, it's the bedrock of making an informed decision. And no, I don't mean just asking your buddy who knows a thing or two about cars. While that can be helpful, it's not nearly enough. We're talking about putting in the time to become an expert on the specific make and model you're eyeing. This means understanding the car's history, its common issues, and its strengths. First things first, head over to Kelley Blue Book, or browse local classifieds to get a feel for the market value of the car you're interested in. This will give you a baseline for what you should expect to pay. See what others are selling it for, and pay attention to factors like mileage, condition, and location. These elements can significantly affect the car's value. Next up, dive deep into online reviews. This is where you can get real-world insights from people who have owned the car. What are current and previous owners saying about the car's reliability, common problems, fuel efficiency, and overall driving experience? These reviews can reveal a lot about what you can expect. Websites like Edmunds and Car Complaints can be gold mines for this kind of information. They aggregate user reviews and expert opinions, giving you a comprehensive view of the car's performance over time. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the used car market, it can save you thousands of dollars and a whole lot of headaches down the road. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to negotiate and make a smart purchase. So, take your time, do your homework, and don't rush into anything. Your future self will thank you. Now, I know researching can seem tedious, but trust me, it's way less painful than getting stuck with a money pit on wheels. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is relying solely on the seller's word or just one website. Think about it. The seller wants to sell the car for the highest price possible, so they might downplay or even outright hide any existing issues. And while websites like Kelley Blue Book are great starting points, they don't tell the whole story. You need to diversify your sources. Check multiple websites, compare prices, read forums, and watch YouTube reviews from actual owners. The more information you gather, the better equipped you'll be to spot red flags and negotiate a fair price. Okay, so you've done your research, you've found a car that checks all the boxes on paper, and you're finally ready to see it in person. This is where your inner Sherlock Holmes needs to come out. I'm talking about a thorough, meticulous inspection of every nook and cranny of that car. Start with the exterior. Look for any signs of rust, dents, scratches, or mismatched paint. Check the tires for uneven wear, which could indicate alignment issues. Next, move to the interior. Inspect the seats for rips, stains, or excessive wear. Test all the buttons, switches, and electronics to make sure they're in working order. And don't forget about the trunk. Make sure it opens and closes smoothly and has enough space for your needs. Don't judge a car by its shiny exterior. It's easy to be dazzled by a car that gleams under the showroom lights or sparkles in the sunlight. The allure of a shiny exterior can be quite powerful, making you believe that the car is in pristine condition. But, remember, appearances can be deceiving. Now here's a rookie mistake to avoid. Don't be fooled by a sparkling exterior. Sellers know that first impressions matter, and they often capitalize on this by ensuring the car looks its best on the outside. A fresh coat of wax, polished chrome, and spotless windows can make any car look appealing. Sellers know that first impressions matter, so they might give the car a thorough cleaning and detailing to mask any underlying problems. This is a common tactic to attract buyers who might not look beyond the surface. The car might look like it just rolled off the assembly line, but what lies beneath could be a different story. Remember, a shiny car doesn't necessarily mean a mechanically sound car. The exterior might be flawless, but the engine, transmission, or other critical components could be in poor condition. It's essential to look beyond the shine and dig deeper into the car's actual state. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. A thorough inspection is crucial. Start by checking under the hood. Look at the engine and other components. You don't need to be a mechanic to spot obvious issues. Open the hood and take a look at the engine. Check for any signs of wear and tear. Look for leaks, corrosion, or any parts that seem out of place. These could be indicators of bigger problems that might not be immediately visible. While you might not be a mechanic, you can still look for obvious signs of leaks, corrosion, or damage. These are red flags that something might be wrong. A well-maintained engine should be relatively clean and free of significant issues. Check the oil level and condition. Pull out the dipstick and see if the oil is clean and at the right level. This can give you a good indication of how well the car has been maintained. If it's dark and sludgy, that's a red flag. Dirty oil can indicate neglect and potential engine problems. Clean, amber-colored oil is a sign of regular maintenance, and if you're not comfortable inspecting the car yourself, consider bringing along a trusted mechanic. They have the expertise to spot issues that you might miss and can provide a more thorough assessment. They can provide a professional assessment and potentially save you from making a costly mistake. Investing in a mechanic's opinion can be invaluable, ensuring that you make a well-informed decision and avoid any unpleasant surprises down the road. Do paperwork? More exciting than it sounds. I know, paperwork isn't the most thrilling part of buying a car, but trust me, it's crucial. Before you even think about handing over any money, make sure all the car's documents are in order. This includes the registration, insurance history, and service records. Start by checking that the vehicle identification number, or VIN, on the car matches the one on the paperwork. This is essential to ensure the car's authenticity and ownership history. Next, carefully review the service records. This will give you a good idea of how well the car has been maintained and if there have been any major repairs. If the seller is hesitant to provide these documents or if something seems off, it's a major red flag. Don't ignore the paper trail. Alright, let's talk about a mistake that could cost you big time. Ignoring inconsistencies or missing documents. This is where your attention to detail is paramount. A mismatch in the VIN, gaps in the service history, or missing documents could indicate a salvage title, odometer fraud, or undisclosed accidents. And trust me, you don't want to get involved in any of that. If the seller claims they've lost the service records or gives you a flimsy excuse for any missing paperwork, walk away. It's better to be safe than sorry. Remember, a legitimate seller will have nothing to hide and will be happy to provide all the necessary documentation. Alright, now for the fun part, the test drive. This is your chance to get a feel for the car and see how it performs on the road. Don't rush it. Take at least 15 to 20 minutes to drive on different road types, including city streets, highways, and even some bumpy roads if possible. Pay attention to how the car accelerates, brakes, steers, and handles. Listen for any strange noises coming from the engine, transmission, or suspension. And don't forget to test all the features like the air conditioning, radio, and power windows. Now, I know you might be tempted to skip the test drive, especially if you're short on time or the seller seems trustworthy. But trust me, this is a non-negotiable step. Many hidden problems like alignment issues, transmission slipping, or engine misfires can only be detected when the car is in motion. And let's be real, wouldn't you rather discover these issues during a test drive than after you've already signed the paperwork and driven off the lot? So, take your time, be thorough, and don't be afraid to ask the seller to fix any issues you notice before you agree to buy. Alright, we've arrived at the bonus tip, and it's a big one, the pre-purchase inspection. This is where you bring in a trusted mechanic to give the car a thorough once-over. Think of it as an investment in peace of mind. A mechanic can spot hidden problems that you might miss, like frame damage, electrical issues, or a worn-out suspension. They can also perform a diagnostic scan of the car's computer system to identify any error codes that might indicate underlying issues. Yes, it's an extra expense, but it's a small price to pay compared to the cost of major repairs down the road. Plus, a mechanic's report can give you leverage when negotiating the final price with the seller. And that's it for today's Do's and Don'ts. Buying a secondhand car doesn't have to be stressful if you follow these tips. Remember, a little bit of research, a healthy dose of skepticism, and a thorough inspection can save you thousands of dollars and a whole lot of headaches. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more practical advice. And as always, let us know in the comments what topic you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, stay smart and take care. Bye.